Happy Monday, Capricorns. I hope you're watching me on the clock. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please be sure to hit the like button. Let me know that you are here. Subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. Shout out to everybody tapping in from Michigan, especially Lancey and Detroit. Capricorns, this is going to be a very, very general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Personal reading information as well as my social media, find me on Instagram, is down in the description box. My social media is private. Only the scammers are public. So you will have to send me a request. Capricorns, last shuffle. What do we need to know today? Starting off our week strong. Capricorns. Lord, I hope we're not starting off our week with a Gemini. But we have the lovers on the board. Could be a love situation. But really, this speaks to a choice before we even get into that. A Gemini that's got it upside down. But really a choice, a decision. Or maybe even dealing with the consequences of a decision from the past. But it could also be a partnership situation coming together here. What is this choice? Not another six. The Six of Cups, the Lovers, which is a six. Drop those angel and repeating numbers that you've been seeing lately, Capricorns. More water here with the Queen of Cups. In the reverse, the Six of Swords, got some air. The Two of Fire. The Queen of Swords, my girl Cersei. On the ones and twos. And then we got the Four of Swords here. So healing, thinking about a situation, but also taking a rest, taking a break. And strongly, what is this situation that you're taking a break from, Capricorn? Because I spy underneath that Four of Swords. I know that this is the Nine of Pentacles. What is this separation that's coming, Capricorns? We see the Six of Cups due to an opportunity that's coming in. But we also see this Queen of Cups here in the reverse. This moving on to calmer waters, this distancing oneself from a situation or maybe even a place. Some of you leaving a job. That's been pretty consistent. What's been consistent in your readings for the last month or so, join the family. Check your playlist. Is this being in or getting ready to go into this period of like isolation and really focusing on yourself here? Four of Swords and the Six. And with this Four and this Six, which is a 10 of air, there's some communication. There's some people you're just not going to be talking to anymore. Cutting certain communication, ending certain relationships. But also with the Six of Swords, I strongly get this decision to leave a workplace situation. Some of you, it may be a love thing. Others of you, I feel like work, friendship, could even be family for some. But there's a relationship that is coming to a close. And with this situation coming to a close, opportunities coming in. I almost feel this sense of like ending a relationship on a high note. So not coming to a close and things going sour. We see it's not that, but definitely phasing, fizzling out. You see this Queen of Swords here setting boundaries, limits. Again, maybe you limiting your access to certain people. But also with the Queen of Swords, I also get this very focus-driven energy. Maybe some of you putting your relationships on the back burner while you travel and move on to do things for your career, or maybe even for some of you just for your family. For some of you, this isolation is not just you actually being singular and alone. It's you and your partner. Maybe you don't have children with your spouse or your person. This Four of Swords is Nine of Pentacles. And the Hierophant here. Taurus energy. In the reverse. What is this? And this Hierophant in the reverse, while it's Taurus energy, it speaks to forgiveness, right? Healing. We see here walking, being independent or leaving a situation, being on by oneself. And then we see this card of forgiveness here, and commitments and contracts with this Hierophant. Spirituality as well. Why do I feel like, Capricorns, there's a situation where you're forgiving somebody or somebody is forgiving you? Forgiving you. And distancing themselves. Again, it's not a falling out. But like they're like moving in different directions. We see this Four of Cups, this Two of Coins, and this Nine of Wands here. I see this Four of Cups here in the reverse, and it speaks to like missed opportunities, or like, really to me it almost speaks to like something being, things being unsaid. But this Two of Pentacles in the middle here, and this Nine of Wands, which is an ending, you know, somebody ready to turn somebody away or defend themselves, putting up walls and barriers. It speaks to, you know, somebody setting boundaries. It's just to balance things out. Like, for some of you, just outgrown a situation here. Some of you are trying to ignore your intuition, or trying to keep this person or the situation, or continue to work in this certain workplace, but it's no longer serving you. We see that clear as day. Pisces energy here with this High Priestess in the reverse. And with this High Priestess in the reverse, bringing her back, we're not done with her. It also speaks to you, to some of you that are feeling like an outsider in your own relationship, or an outsider in your own environment, in your own workplace. This High Priestess here in the reverse. Almost like you're in a situation, but you're like feeling like you're on the outside looking in. And it speaks to there just being some distance. Again, what it isn't is a falling out, but recognizing that something's coming to a close. And I just did a reading on that. The reading I did with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Capricorn energy with this Queen of Coins. Some of you just walking away to focus on being a mother, or just focusing on your own family here with this Queen of Coins. But it also speaks to, right? Notice how she's older. Maturing. Being very focused and driven, setting some boundaries and maturing. I feel some of you are doing some things and being very focused on your, again, heavy on the career and family focus here with the Queen of Coins. Maturing, being stable, or stability being your focus, and the reason why you're needing to separate yourself from certain people. We see the Chariot here, big Cancer, showing up constantly. Different decks, every reading, the Chariot. Some of you going through this period of isolation or pulling away from a situation because you recognize it is not moving. It is unchanging. It is not going anywhere. Some of you with the Six of Swords looking for opportunities to travel. Others of you, again, wanting to stay home and spend time with family. But a situation that is stagnant, unmoving, or even a person that you feel like is stagnant and unmoving, unchanging, or not changing at a pace fast enough for you. We see you leaving it behind. You know, we see the Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters. Again, it's very calm energy. It's not a falling out. It's just more like a, you're not coming with me. The Eight of Wands here. Again, more of this traveling energy. Shout out to those of you that work in the automotive industry for the big three in Lansing and Detroit especially. But traveling, moving on. Moving very quickly. For some of you, this is somebody that maybe you spoke a lot through text messages or phone communication, but just heavy on the moving in a different direction and very quickly. It's almost like for some of you leaving somebody behind that just couldn't keep up. The Four of Coins here. Capricorn showing up. Queen of Coins, Four of Coins. And some of this breakdown being that one of you, if not both of you, just kind of started keeping certain things to yourself. And some of those things being blessings and opportunities here with the Six of Cups. It's like, why do I feel like this is very mutual, moving in two different directions? Clearly. We've got three queens here. Air, earth, and water. You see the air and the earth, the very tip top and the bottom on the upright. But this Queen of Cups, the emotions are not in the same place. There's a situation where the feelings are mutual that it's not mutual anymore. What is this growing apart? Since we know what it is, we see this Queen of Wands. If you have Taurus in your chart, family, or are dealing with a Taurus, please check out that reading. It's feeling connected. For some, not all. This Queen of Wands here. But it speaks to somebody having a lot of confidence, looking good. We see this queen, as I mentioned before in the previous reading, this white dress, right? Or clothing, coming up out of something, right? Even with the Lovers here. These people in white clothes, but they're kind of gray. Coming up out of something new, refreshed. Feeling confident. And again, that very focused eye on the prize here, even from a distance with this Queen of Wands, right? We see the Khaleesi watching something from a distance here with this Two of Wands. For those of you that are Game of Thrones people, we see, right, Cersei here on the throne. And we know how laser focused my girl was. Super Cersei fan. But, this drive, this focus, right? This maturing. This also with this Queen of Pentacles going through it, right? Being beat up, Capricorn, and then getting back up. While somebody here is threatened by that because they're not moving. Right? Here's the problem right here in the middle, the Six of Swords. While you're calmly moving forward, somebody is stagnant and stuck and making a whole lot of noise. It's giving loud, proud, and wrong. With the Chariot. And not only that with this Chariot, all over the place. Notice how we see these people here with their arms up. They got people rallying around them to keep them stuck. And that may be exactly why you're having to move on and move on quietly. And that's the thing. People that got a lot of yes people around them or can't be alone, red flag. This may be one of those individuals, or they're very comfortable in their current environment. Maybe they're a big fish in a small pond, and that's what's comfortable. What's with this Queen of Coins and this Chariot in the reverse? Now I'm curious. Yeah. The Sun here. This Leo Sagittarius, shout out to the cusper, energy here. It speaks of things being revealed, right? Your drive, your ambition, you're wanting to do things, and maybe even you having a positive outlook. Oh, we got a negative Nancy over here for some of you, right? Is maybe a threat to their stability or maybe even a threat to their reality, right? Or maybe it just shows them that, you know, they're not in a place where they want to be. It's very, while it's also showing you and, or, you know, vice versa, take the energy over it is, that, you know, this person's just not where you're at. You've moved past this. And while you're trying to, I feel like, carry this person along, for some of you, it's costing you more to carry this person than it would to let them go. Or maybe you've already lost out. But others of you trying to hold on for dear life. And you must have known this individual for a long time or very committed But your drive, your want for more, your energy is rubbing this person the wrong way. Yeah, 3. And things are coming together for you. People are celebrating you. And again, it's this looking good energy with this Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, looking good, getting a lot of attention. Heavy on the getting a lot of attention here, even if you're not trying very hard. The 6 of Coins here in the reverse. Libra. Why do I get with this 6 of Coins in the reverse? Again, it has to do with like a mindset, or again, you just constantly making things happen. While this person, you know, we see, right? Can you see? Yeah. The arms crossed here. Somebody sitting in it. Let me do it this way. Somebody sitting in a chair here, arms crossed. Somebody trying to offer somebody something, or, you know, give them a token of their appreciation. Give them a good word. Be positive. And somebody's just not wanting to hear it. You and somebody are clearly, and they understand and recognize, as do you, clearly, that you're on 2 different pages. 2 totally different pages here. And with this 4 and the 6, just like we see this 4 and the 6 of air on the top, as above, so below. And we see the 4 and the 6 here with the earth and the Queen of Coins underneath there. You're separating yourself because something is imbalanced, not working out, costing you your abundance. And with your abundance, it's not just coinage. So for some of you, that's enough. It's your time. It's your energy. It's your resources that you could be giving to other people or pouring into other things, right? And we already know that we're moving on from this situation because, you know, somebody's refusing to move or fighting change. And that's why we're putting these walls up here with the 9 of Wands. Putting up these walls, setting somebody on their way. We already see you not sharing things. 9-9 energy here. And maybe the year 99 is significant for some of you. But the 9 of fire here and the 9 of water in the reverse. Waiting. And again, we see somebody by themselves. 9 of fire, 9 of water, and the 9 of earth. Something is definitely ending. And I feel like both people are ready. Like once somebody realizes that, I feel like it's just like a silent, what do they call it? Quiet quitting? Like quiet quitting a relationship. Quiet quitting a job. Quiet quitting an entire situation. And again, it's mutual. King of Cups here. And this Ace of Swords in the reverse. And the heavy on the no hard feelings on both sides with this King of Cups and this Ace of Swords here in the reverse. It's like no hard feelings as long as nobody's saying anything crazy. And I really just get is once you guys stop speaking, that's it. 2 of Swords here in this 8 of Cups. Like unless you're around, this person's not going to bring you up, talk about you. And that's vice versa for you as well. It's like once this ends, why do I feel like there's some weird tension between you and this individual? Why is this even coming up? Or is that because it's Monday and you're at work and it's somebody at work that you're, you know, having to cut off or leaving this job or this situation? But others of you, it's this friend or this, you know, maybe even a relationship that is coming to a close. It's almost like the conflict is not that it's coming to a close, but almost like how to go about saying it. Like being very conflicted about how to end the situation. The Seven of Cups here, yeah. Because I also see here, Capricorn, that somebody's not trying to hurt somebody's feelings, but also not trying to have a falling out, get into, a back and forth here. They just want to end things slowly and quietly here with this death card. Smooth transition. Heavy on the Scorpio energy with that Tower and the death card. Some of you, though, with this death card in the reverse, and it being quiet, this is leaving the door open. Some of you, again, it's not nasty. It's not giving the nasty vibes. For some of you, you're open to keeping the door open with this individual. Because it isn't nasty. It ain't giving the third party vibes. It's not giving gossip. It's giving different places in maturity. Some of you wanted to leave the door open for this person. Maybe okay, so they're still on the social media with the Page of Swords here in the reverse. But why do I feel like that'll be the only contact that you have with this individual? And even that, with this King of Wands here in the reverse. That would be that. And like not even any interaction on the internet. Just kind of friends and watching each other move on. But keeping the door open, because there isn't this falling out. And I feel like you have a history with this individual, the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. Could be a Taurus individual. Could be anybody. But it just speaks to a lack of... What is this lack of stability? Or is it like moral differences? We see this Two of Coins. This. And we see the Judgment here. Which is you seeing something, things being revealed, but it's also, again, a card of forgiveness. What is this wanting forgiveness for this lack of stability? Or almost like not fulfilling their promises. And that Judgment is, an ending. Of being impulsive. With this Page of... Impulsive with what? Their words, their actions here with this Page of Spears. It speaks to immaturity, though. Again, which we spoke, it's this mature. They understand them not wanting to change their perspective, being very stubborn, heavy on the being stubborn and stuck in their ways with that King of Coins. And now here with this Hangman. This is somebody recognizing that they're being stuck, that they're impulsive, but just still choosing to give into that. That High Priestess in the reverse and this Five of Coins. And notice how she's begging and blind. And with this Earth energy, Taurus energy, with this Five of Pentacles, it speaks to somebody being a beggar or poor, or maybe it's even having a poor mindset. Is it impulse spending, family? Is that what it is? Even though their mind is telling them no. Their spending habits are telling them yes. This is somebody recognizing that maybe that drove somebody away. Others of you, the lack of stability, or maybe it's even a lack of loyalty. Them not wanting to get outside of their comfort zone. Various different things here. But with this Empress, this Taurus and Libra energy, and we see her on a ship moving. A card of leadership, right? Taking charge. Again, this focus, learning lessons, taking risks and opportunities here. But also this planting seeds, growing. Looking at a situation, what you put in versus what you've gotten out. Again, heavy on the sevens now with the Chariot, the 7 of coins here. Shout out to the Capricorns born in 77. Recognizing that, you know, this situation, this cycle must come to a close. And again, it's very mutual. Very mutual. We see this Justice here, the Ace of Coins, and the Hermit. Who's this person on the Virgo, Libra cusp? And it's this Ace of Coins, this new opportunity. Why do I feel like some of you are leaving a situation where there's no drama, no falling out, and leaving the door open for this individual? For them to give them some space, some time to figure some things out, and then return. Capricorns, what is this? Until we meet again energy. Capricorns, what is going on? Give us one more, because we're going to close this out, because you like this person. It's not a dislike, but there's like an intimidation factor. There's a fear of change or growth or not tying up these loose ends. Not tying up these loose ends, but some of you with the impulse spending here, the Justice card, and bring it balance, it may be that somebody is very caught up in worldly things, possessions, cars, homes, fancy, designer stuff. We're really secret. Don't tell anybody between me and you. If you have a nice body, it doesn't matter what you wear, period. But I feel like labels or, again, worldly things, traveling, going on vacations, doing things for the internet. Again, while things look like somebody is growing, maybe mentally and spiritually, they're not. It's this heavy element of leaving a situation behind, healing, forgiving somebody heavily with the Judgment and the Hierophant. But distancing yourself, quietly exiting stage left, okay? It gives the vibes of temporarily until somebody can get it together. Like you're giving somebody a break, and hopefully they make their way, hopefully they find their way back to you. The Fool and the Emperor. Capricorn, what kind of Disney love story you got me telling today? Aries energy, though we have Taurus. Who's this horned person and the Fool? Gemini. Could be an air sign, right? But while they're in this dark place, somebody got to get it together. Some of y'all are waiting for this person to figure it out. The 10 of fire and the 10 of air. And we see this traitor here in the reverse. Some of y'all do not want to, and that's why you're holding on. Try not to betray this person. I don't want to see no comments nowhere about Capricorns not being loyal. Look, you're trying to hold somebody down. But you definitely ghosting. Leaving a situation quietly. Not speaking on some things. Maybe they're bad luck. Again, you don't want to falling out. But this is quietly moving on and starting this new chapter without somebody. But hoping that they figure it out. Okay, 7, 8 of Pentacles. And make their way back to you. 2 of Cups. Right? I am his and he is mine from this day until the end of my days. That 2 of Cups. And Capricorns, is it a Leo? But this Strength card here in the reverse, this person that's got you weak in the knees, okay? Letting them go, sparing them. And really you praying on them to get it together. To get it together so that they can come back to you, so that you can work it out with them. This is one of those, you wanted to bring them with you, but they just, couldn't figure it out. Capricorns, that is your reading for today. Please let me know it resonated. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Follow me on Instagram. Personal reading is information is down below in the description box. And Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross watchers. I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.